get ready for the skewer category as we continue live's Fired Up Friday Fan Foodie Face-Off. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Hey, it's Friday, July 27th, 2018. Welcome, everybody. Today is a special day.
Today's a very special day.
A very special episode of Live with Ryan and Kelly.
We're celebrating a 70-something birthday for Gary Lee Seacrest, my father, who's on his little romantic week with my mother in some exotic destination. I don't know, but there are palm trees and pools and beaches.
Maybe you'll have a sibling when it's all over.
Well, I don't know. Last time I studied, I don't think it's possible at this point.
You never know.
So I was looking at pictures of my dad and I growing up, and it dawned on me that in many photographs through the years growing up, we're wearing the same exact thing. And so, do we have them, or should I? There we go. So,
you know, as the moms, it keeps it easier for us to dress the boys alike.
Yeah, there you go.
Look how cute.
Those are fuchsia shorts.
Yeah.
And those are embroidered robes.
Was that Christmas? Did you get that for Christmas?
That might have been Christmas.
Looks like a Christmas present.
Yeah, that might have been Christmas. And the other was the Peachtree Road Race, and before that was a sweatshirt, a hoodie that said San Francisco Yacht Club, which there isn't.
Right.
It's just a tourist stand where we went to go have sourdough and clam chowder bowls, but they sold those.
Wait, the bowl of sourdough bread?
Even as a young kid. And they put the chowder in the bread. When you get to the gates of heaven, that's what they serve you. That's what they give you.
That's incredible.
It is so good.
And it's the New England clam chowder?
It's the New England
thick, creamy.
Clam chowder.
It's clams that have been served on a diet of butter and cream all their
lives. And when we were in San Francisco as a kid there, my parents said, what's the one thing you want to do? And of course, all I wanted to do was go to the pier and have the bread bowl of thick clam chowder, and we did. So happy birthday, Dad, wherever you're enjoying your chowder today.
We didn't really travel, so if my parents had taken us to San Francisco, I would want rice-a-roni.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's the San Francisco
treat.
Right? Wouldn't you? Like, that's where my go-to...
You want to ride the trolley?
My little brain, I'd be like, I just want to ride on the trolley with the San Francisco
and hang off the side.
Yeah. Right. That's so funny.
What's happening?
Well, this is exciting because I love this kind of stuff, and I think in my past life, or maybe in my future life, I'm an astronaut. But it's July's blood moon will be the longest lunar eclipse in 100 years. Now, I have to say, I believe that we experienced a blood moon while we were in Greece. I believe it was a blood moon. And again, and stay with me now, don't you feel like we are always experiencing the longest everything in 100 years? Right? I personally have seen Halley's Comet 12 times. It happens once every 500 years.
But you've seen it, yeah.
At least 12 times. I must be thousands of years old. It's really interesting, though. The blood moon is, they're saying that it's set to occur this month on the evening of July 27th, which would be your dad's birthday tonight. And it goes into the morning of July 28th. It's the longest lunar eclipse in a century, according to NASA.
Yeah, well, it must be beautiful. You're in the right place to see it.
Yeah, yes, which I believe
is not
from
the city.
A space
Yeah, it's
shuttle.
not the city.
Right.
The one thing that I feel like is always happening, and you know, my staff on the radio show, they're always telling me about it because they tell me not to make any decisions, is the Mercury and the retrograding.
Yes,
somehow it's always in, it used to only be in retrograde every time you saw Halley's Comet. Now it's literally every other week
Always
it's
in
retrograding, and I'm told never make decisions.
Why?
You're this astronaut from your other life.
Yeah, but I'm not a psychic. I'm not a what are they called?
Clairvoyant. Astrologer.
I'm not an astrologer. I'm just an astronaut.
I'm not a psychologist, just a psychiatrist.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that should, if you can see it from the space station or, you know, the West Side Highway, it should be beautiful.
Have we talked about whether or not we would go into space?
You and I?
Yeah.
We went to Greece, but we didn't talk about space.
No, but would you go into space?
Oh.
Should we go on that, you know, that Virgin Galactic?
Yeah, no.
No.
You don't
think so?
It's not for me. And it's very expensive, and frankly, I'm good.
Saying, what if they gave it to us for free? What if they comped us because, you know, we're TV personalities?
Yeah, well, remember, I just did the workout.
I don't know why I just air quoted every word in that sentence, but I did.
I did the piece in the cold refrigerator workout, so it's your turn to do a piece. You can go to space. Your turn.
I would do it.
You would?
If I didn't have kids, I would definitely do it.
So you're saying I should do it?
No.
That's what you're trying to say.
No,
you're trying to.
do it. I'm saying if I didn't have kids, I would, definitely do it.
I was nervous about LASIK.
I'm much more I'm much more risk averse with kids.
Right, I understand.
Become risk averse. When I didn't have kids, I would do anything.
Yeah, I'm people ask, you know, do you want to go jump out of a plane? Do you want to ride a Vespa? Do you want to? There are a lot. I don't want to do any of it.
You don't ride a Vespa?
I used to, but it's very dangerous, Kelly, Vespas. Hey, you laugh, but you're in a Sherbert Vesta, you could get run over by a truck.
You really could. That's true.
It almost happened to me.
When you were a little boy.
You mean like this?
Yeah. Let's look at baby.
What's
baby
the question?
Yeah.
Is that clam chowder?
You would have been my.
Are those nachos?
Yeah.
When you were a little boy.
Yeah.
Did you have like a hard time with your baby teeth falling out, like I did? Like I had a hard time.
I don't remember.
My teeth never just dropped out. You'd
have to pull them and crank them?
Well, a lot of times, like, the back ones would grow in before the other ones fell out, and the other ones didn't want to come out. There's a lot of, like, dentistry happening.
Well, it came out perfectly.
Yeah, I wear a retainer still to this day.
It ended up, whatever pain and agony you went through, perfection exists.
These teeth are a byproduct of, I'm not kidding. Now, I've read in numerous tabloids that I have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for cats.
Well, let's clear it up.
Let me explain to you that nobody would pay for these actual teeth. These are real.
No, they're perfect.
These are real.
Look at that.
Teeth.
Can we get a tight shot?
These are real teeth.
And there you go.
They've been filed not once, not twice, but 3 times. I filed them down because my teeth are growing like hair grows. And I've, because I never had braces as a kid, they just did serial extractions. Like back in the day, in the 70s, they were like, she's going to need braces. My parents were like, those are expensive. How many teeth can you pull out before it becomes a problem? So I'm missing lots of teeth, but I don't know where they would have possibly have gone in my mouth. But what they do is now, I went to an orthodontist as an adult, and instead of giving me braces or invisible braces or anything like that, they just filed, and then they clip in the retainer, and it's like...
I think I'm going to have that happen because these are starting to grow on top of each other, see? Because I don't wear my...
Did you have braces?
Listen, I had a headgear, I had rubber bands, I had braces, I had a butt cut, I was chubby. It was disastrous.
I know.
But I didn't wear my retainer.
You give people hope. You give people hope. Because you're Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, well.
And
I know Kelly Ripa.
I want you to hear something, kids. I want you to hear something.
Kids, this is your lesson.
If you peak in high school, I guarantee you all those popular kids that are running the whole universe in high school, they stay in high school. Their whole lives revolve around, I'm not kidding, I'm talking 20 years later, they're going to high school parties. So just hang on. hang on. Hang on. You will have your Ryan Seacrest moment. Just hang on. Hang on.
Be careful. Yeah. Yeah, the youth.
I promise you.
Yeah. But yours turned out perfectly. Why'd you even mention it?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Ryan. The reason I ask is because a boy in Austin, Texas, helps his sister pull her loose tooth out with a Nerf gun. No, he didn't bash her in the mouth with a Nerf gun.
Do not
Don't try this at home. Watch what he did. Watch this.
3, 2, 1. Let go. Feel. It came out.
I don't even understand how that works.
Is he wearing a superhero cape? Wait, is he wearing a superhero cape?
There's a lot of things wrong.
It's a towel. Yeah.
Wait, so I don't understand. Is the string attached to her tooth and he fires this? That is not okay.
Do it again.
Guys, this is terrible.
It beats the doorknob and it beats the paint bumper.
And look at the poor child.
Wait, watch her. He gets. Yay! So excited. She's there.
That is high pain tolerance to be able to smile at that.
Beats the doorknob.
It beats the doorknob, but it's still not right.
Wow. Yeah, no, that looks scary.
The little girl is Sabella, and her older brother is Gibson. And
He should be grounded.
I know. Courtney Lewis is the mom.
Mom's filming the whole thing.
According to a physics teacher, Chris Stoker, a similar Nerf gun model is able to shoot a dart between 30 and 35 miles an hour. So make sure you don't really try that at home.
Don't try any of that.
Unless you're under the supervision of a physics teacher.
No, don't.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, that doesn't seem
What's the weirdest, how's the weirdest extraction you ever did?
Boing.
Oh, really? Wow.
$5. It wasn't $5, like a nickel, but
Yeah, we tied my tooth to the bumper of my uncle's car.
Come on.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I think there was like a whiplash stitch. Like it was not like the tooth.
Wasn't ready?
Does he have a Corvette? What happened?
Gelman, I can honestly say none of my teeth were ever ready. And when you look at my baby teeth, it's very strange. I should bring them in because my mom has them. My baby teeth have roots. Like, I know. They were like, wow, her teeth have roots. Which apparently baby teeth aren't supposed to have.
Oh, wow. Well,
yeah, I was like a real freak.
They really tied you to a bumper of an automobile and dragged you through Main Street?
No, he didn't drag me. I mean, he started the car and took off, and the tooth went, but I was like, there was like a moment where my mom was like, oh. You know, my mom like held on.
We're so happy that you made it.
I remember the sound of my childhood was always my mom going, Joe.
Stop. No matter what it was.
It was like, Joe. And there was nothing after it. It just was the sound of my child. My mom yelling it that way.
Just tell them to stop whatever it is that you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Here is something I thought of you when I read this.
Okay.
It is a royal story.
Oh, well, I understand why
right?
I understand why you would think of me.
Why you would pop into my mind. And I thought of you because whenever we're at Kelly is the greatest hostess for anything. Like, she invites you up this weekend. She's invited me over, and she's for
but
lunch.
You said you were not sure if you can come.
Well, because I don't know. It's a long story. I'm probably going to come for lunch, but I haven't had a chance to tell you that.
He's got better options.
Well,
it's okay. It's all right. I get it.
I want to think about it. You know?
Think about it. Listen, you see me every day. I always listen. With me, I go, no, keep your options open. There could be somebody famous that you get invited to, like a fun party, and you want to go to that. Keep your options open. I'm not going anywhere. So my point is, you know what time lunch is, you know what time dinner is. Show up if you want, or don't.
Well, which one is Anderson Cooper coming to? Because I want to see him.
He's not coming either.
But I thought of you when I read this. So I guess, you know, Meghan Markle, she's obviously now a royal, and she's having a hard time apparently staying up because it's bad form to go to bed before the Queen goes to bed. So the Queen, I guess, likes to turn it up at night. So apparently they'll sit in the living room and the queen will have whatever she has until she decides to go to sleep. And you can't excuse yourself to go to bed until the queen goes to bed. Which I found so cool.
Okay.
If the queen is up late night partying.
Okay, Mark Consuelos can never marry into royalty. Okay? Because it's bad. I'm just saying. I moderated the Riverdale Comic-Con panel, and I watched him do this halfway through. I didn't point it out, but I was this close to pointing it out.
Well, I thought about you because you always, like when you're hosting people, entertaining, you will, even if you have to go to bed, you will stay up.
Stay up until the final person.
I will turn the lights off, music off, and say,
I know you mentioned that, and that's so fascinating to me, and I admire you for that, and I wish I had to do that.
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah.
I don't. I just, and so I will make myself uncomfortable and exhausted.
It's a remarkable characteristic and trait, but I could not be royalty either.
It's pretty stupid. It's actually pretty stupid. Your way is a way better plan. You know what I mean? Because Mark has done this thing where he will invite a group of his friends over. Not that his friends are not his friends.
But they come late, I feel like, his friends.
They are. They're all night owls. He works with a bunch of night owls. He knows a bunch of, everybody's a night owl. So like the kids show up late. Right?
Because he works with kids on the show.
And then Mark will say, I'll be right back. And I know what I'll be right back means. It means he's going to bed.
And you have to entertain his friends.
And now I'm there, you know, with millennials.
On your phones, not talking to each other.
Yeah. But it's...
What's the rule on that? Because I think the rule is if he invites them over, he's got to be, he's got to stay up and entertain them.
The rule is he goes to bed and he gets a good 8 to 15 hours of sleep, and then I get my characteristic anywhere from an hour and 45 to 4 hours.
All right, let's do it. Today we have a very special guest. Glenn Close is here. Royalty.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. Glenn Close is the best actress to never have won an Academy Award and should have won an Academy Award like 7 times.
That might change with this new movie.
I said it.
This new role?
I know.
This new role is incredible.
I'm just starting my campaigning early.
Start it now.
Yeah. And John Cho is also here.
Plus, our Fired Up Friday Fan Foodie Face-Off continues with a skewer recipe from Caitlin Gola. We're going to check in with Caitlin right now. Hi, Caitlin. Good to see you.
Hello. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ryan.
Well, you're adorable.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are you making for us today?
Today, I am making for you steak dinner on a stick.
Ooh, look at that. Looks terrific.
Like steak dinner on a stick.
Yep.
We'll see you out there for a little steak dinner in a minute, okay?
Can't wait.
Thanks a lot.
All right. And by the way, so we're kicking off the skewer category, as you just saw.
I like the way you say skewer.
Skewer category.
You say it like, skewer.
Skewer.
Like it's, you say it elegantly. You say skewer. Skewer.
Skewer. We're kicking off the skill category. So we'll be skewering for the next couple of weeks. But we should announce the winner of the taco category.
Yes. You just said taco differently.
The taco category. The winner is Juliana Evans of Brooksville, Florida, for her black and grouper tacos at Pineapple Straw. Shall we dance?
Yes.
Let's do it. Dance, party, travel, trivia round. There's your favorite right there. Madonna.
That's Marcy Leoil. Leoil, right? Leo. You're from South Carolina.
I am. South Carolina, yes. Indian land.
Good to have you with us. Thanks for coming. We are going to make a direct call right now to Amy from Fort Myers, Florida, to see if Amy is watching to win a big prize.
Sounds nice.
Yes. There it is, right there. Oh, it looks like it's on a little waterway.
Is that what that is?
I think that's
was like, is that a fault line?
I think it's water.
Guys, this is so exciting.
Amy? Amy, if you're watching, that's us calling.
Hey, we never found the lady that Joaquin bummed $1 from, huh?
Did anybody ever write in for that? No. We're going to call Elaine right now from Everett, Washington, to see if Elaine is watching.
He asked me yesterday, and I forgot. I forgot to ask. He's like, you ever find the lady we owe $1 to?
Elaine from Washington.
That's my stomach growling. Did you hear that? Can you hear it?
Well, good news. There's a skewer steak dinner coming your way.
My name on it.
And? Yeah, it's a real letdown, isn't it? Oh, Elaine? Nope. No prize for Elaine.
Here's the good news. You want to hear the good news? Even though Elaine's not home, we're still going to give a lucky member of our studio audience a $500 prize package from Cruiser.
Yes, okay. We don't know. Elaine could be home, just not wanting to talk to us.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, take a look at your tickets. If you're lucky number 160, you win.
160.
Where's 160?
Friday Fan Foodie Face-Off with a skewer recipe from the film Searching John Cho. And coming up next, Glenn Close.
Any object, any surface. If you've got a life, you've got a Swiffer.
Hi, I'm Oleg. I use Thumbtack so much, they asked me to be in a commercial. I got my hedges trimmed.
I got my carpets cleaned.
I even remodeled my entire kitchen. Just download the Thumbtack app and get prices from local pros for free. Thumbtack.com.
You can drink, eat well, and exercise, but to look completely healthy, you need healthy skin. Cetaphil Water-Light Moisturizers immediately rehydrate skin for continuous hydration, day and night. Complete your healthy routine with Cetaphil.
Real Swiss holiday continues. Last stop?
Lucerne, known as the Swiss paradise on the lake.
Pat and Vanna take you on a tour through this incredible and historic city.
Tonight at 7 on Channel 7.
Hey, what's going on?
Should we tell us? It's too good to keep.
Tell me what?
Okay, I demand to know what's going on around here.
Well, if you insist, Mrs. Brady.
The shows you grew up with are back. From ETV WHIO Classic Television.
Mac and cheese with HBR. It's kind of a BFD.
Great news, America. HBR seasoning is a big flavor delivery.
I got your BFD right here on my pork chop.
That's my boy.
HBR, it's a big flavor delivery. Now try new Simply Dinner's breading kits.
Mark's is excited to be coming to the Kettering neighborhood. Mark's offers the lowest prices on everything from soup to nuts. Stop by for our opening on August 8th and enjoy the freshest in food selections at Mark's famous low prices. Mark's, fresh savings, smart living.
Welcome back. Monday, Patricia Clarkson is here.
Outlander star Sam Heughan is also here.
And from World of Dance, Janet Dewan.
Oh, baby girl. All right. From Fatal Attraction to Damages, she's one of the greatest actresses of all time. There, I said it. Her new film is called The Wife. Please welcome back to the show, Glenn Close.
There's your mark right there.
Yeah. Hey, you're so nice.
Who is this?
Pip.
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 Yes.
Pip. Yep.
Hi, Pip.
Hi, Pip.
How you doing, Pip?
Hi, Pip.
Yeah, Pip.
Wait, does Pip know who Mommy is?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Lie down. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you could make me sit too, though. Like, if you said it, I'd be like, I will lie down.
I'm going to be bitten on TV.
Yeah,
Pip's not having it.
Pip's not sure.
Hey, congratulations. Your daughter just got married.
Yes, she did.
Well, that's exciting.
So wonderful. There she is. It feels so great. I am so happy for them.
Oh.
They've been together for over 10 years, so everyone was really happy that they finally got married.
It must feel like you've gained a son, for sure.
Oh, it definitely feels that way. Mark is a wonderful guy. Wonderful.
So where was it? Were you
It was at our house, so it was in Annie's childhood home. It was an amazing closure for all of us.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Were you emotional?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and a dear friend, Josh Bell, played with a string quartet, all the girls in, and the music was from Candide.
Oh my God!
Wow.
So beautiful.
Oh.
Did it go into the night and keep the neighbors up?
2:30 in the morning, and
Right.
the neighbors were really nice. We had sent them little things.
Gifts ahead of time?
Well,
and then the next day invited them all for brunch.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
And was Pip in the wedding? Yeah. Pip is amazing, by the way.
Pip had a little bow tie. Oh, look.
Oh my
God.
And who's
That's
Pip's?
Big. That's Annie and Mark's dog.
Oh,
Big.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the next future couple right there.
Yeah.
Right there in that picture.
Yes. Nice gay couple.
Planning a wedding is a lot of work, right?
Yes.
So, when it's all over, is there like a letdown? Is there a period where you just think, ugh?
Well, the thing was, the tent was right in the lawn in front, and we didn't have a dance floor, so everybody just danced on the grass.
Oh, nice.
And after everything disappeared, I saw literally the footprint of the wedding.
Oh.
I saw where everyone was dancing and where they walked in between the tables, and then slowly the grass will start growing up. But it lingered. It was.
You're in the Northeast, right? So you need a tent. Like a wedding in the summer without a tent is out of the question.
Yeah,
right?
but we didn't have air conditioning or anything like that. We were just this side of the really bad heat wave.
Oh wow.
But we got through it, and everybody, nobody cared.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, we have a picture. I think this, Glenn, is of your mantle. Let's put that picture up for a second. Is that your mantle? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they kind of...
And there's Pip.
There's Pip.
So that's a knife, a framed knife.
Yeah. Tell us about the framed knife, Glenn.
Well, I have that where guests can see it at all times.
Yeah. I recognize that knife because
For the new son-in-law, take a look at this.
Films on a loop, so I know that knife well.
That was the wonderful prop knife that I used when I got close to Michael Douglas's head in Fatal Attraction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
I thought that would be in the Smithsonian.
It's a great prop.
She has it framed. I love it. That's a great piece of art. That really is art, for sure. We're going to talk about a very complex marriage when we return. Sit down more with Glenn.
Still ahead on Live from the film Searching, John Cho.
Parodontax, the toothpaste that helps prevent bleeding gums. If you spit blood when you brush or floss, you may have gum problems and could be on the journey to much worse. Help stop the journey of gum disease. Try Parodontax toothpaste. It's clinically proven to remove plaque, the main cause of bleeding gums, for healthy gums and strong teeth. Leave bleeding gums behind with Parodontax toothpaste. This is big. Hurry to Macy's for thousands of markdowns on the latest styles and take an extra 20% off with your Macy's Card or Savings Pass. Plus, save 50 to 85% on tons of great new finds in Last Act. Now, only at Macy's.
This is the Pepsi that's got a date with your taste buds. Because the weekend is here and you're thinking tacos. Whether carne asada, carnitas, or Alberto's al pastor. Nice, Beto. Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you.
Titans go! Their superpower is teamwork.
You saved me. Whatever.
I get so emotional when it comes to these types of scenes. Teen Titans Go. To the movies!
That actually does look pretty good.
Rated PG. Now playing.
Visual can more than just make you see great. The right pair of glasses can make you look amazing, too.
And our buy one, get one free sale is a great time to get a backup pair for when you leave them at school, by the pool, or over at Steve's. VisionWorks, we're here to help you.
How fast is checking out at the Greene County Public Library? It's that fast. And returning your library resources is just as fast. The Greene County Public Library. Discover, learn, and grow.
I'm attorney Doug Mann. I know firsthand the hardships a family can suffer after an accident. I still get asked all the time about my wife Beth, who was seriously injured in an accident. Beth's injuries were life-threatening, but thanks to God and the outstanding medical care team at the Miami Valley Hospital, she successfully underwent 15 surgeries and now is able to volunteer full-time to help local children in need. If you or someone you love is injured in an accident, we understand what you're going through. Call Dyer, Groffman, and Schultz today at 1-800-INJURED and get the Tiger on your side.
At Papa John's, when it comes to better ingredients, better pizza, we deliver. And now we're delivering extra value, too.
Get a large up to 5 toppings or specialty pizza for only $13.99. Use promo code PJOH74.
How did the rehearsal go?
Tony, you've been smoking? I can smell it.
I went into a cafe and it was filled with smoke. Ugh.
You've been drinking too?
Yeah, I had a vodka.
In the middle of the day?
Yes, Joe, in the middle of the day.
You know, Johnny, you can't be doing this. You can't be showing up at functions with alcohol on your breath.
You are the star of the big show, so why would anyone possibly care?
That's the scene from The Wife. We talked about it a little bit before we went to commercial break. It is a very complex marriage, and you play a very supportive wife of a famous author, a very selfless person. And the marriage is,
well, in a way,
take advantage of her.
Yeah, but she also, they've been married for over 40 years, and she is complicit in some ways as well. You know, I think she came of age in the 50s, pre-feminism.
Right.
It was much like my mom, who was a brilliant woman, married to, my dad was a brilliant surgeon, a doctor, but she basically sublimated herself to my dad her whole life. And we watched it and we say, Mom, but you know, that's just
so interesting.
The way she's been brought up.
Base your character. Did you draw from that, playing her?
I certainly drew from having knowledge, not just of my mom, but basically both my grandmothers. You know, I mean, it just was. Women were. If you were lucky if you went to college, but then you would be a teacher, or a nurse, or a secretary. And get married and have children.
Yeah, those were your options.
Yeah, I mean, don't you think? Yeah, you're too young to know, but yeah.
No, I do. I just know from, you know, just from my mother, and my mother didn't work, but my mother's grandmother worked, and it was very controversial.
Right.
You know, it was a very controversial time for women to work.
And I think it's also in the female, you know, kind of sucky to want to make their mate feel good about themselves, you know. And, you know, you're great. You can do it. You're great. You know,
and in this film, your daughter plays you in the flashback scenes, which is kind of cool.
Yes, it was very exciting for us.
I don't think I realized that when I was watching the movie. It's not until I read
the notes afterwards.
Which I think is wonderful. Yeah. Because people have been discovering her in a wonderful way.
The Wife opens in New York, in Los Angeles on August 17th, and nationwide soon after. Please make sure you check out Glenn Close in The Wife.
We'll be right back with John Cho. Stay with us.
Monday on Live from World of Dance, Jenna Dewan. And from the new film The Spy Who Dumped Me, Outlander star Sam Hewitt.
This week in WHI Reports, the future of our parks, the Five Rivers Metro Parks and communities along the Great Miami River, all studying different ways to serve the public better in the future. Join us on WHI Reports Sunday morning at 11:30.
before your day starts.
Cleanup is underway across our area.
News Center 7 is on the street.
High winds and heavy rain that ripped through Troy.
Working to bring you answers.
A lot of work has to be done today.
Start every day with coverage you can count on.
Buy 2 windows, get 1 free, plus 0% financing. Call Universal Windows Direct.
I'm Jimmy Dean, and I wish I could tell you how I feel about a morning like this. And that includes a good hearty breakfast. You need something to kind of warm the whole body up and get it going. It's a great way to kick off your day.
At Right Rug Flooring, we have the hottest styles. This stylish and waterproof luxury vinyl plank is only $4.79 a square foot installed. With special interest financing, get it while it's hot. Your style at the lowest prices. Right Rug Flooring.
National Geographic Live is back at the Victoria Theater. You have 2 chances to hear these explorers live and in person. Start 2019 strong with Kobe Boykins exploring Mars, Mark Sinnott Life on the Vertical, Florian Scholes into the Arctic Kingdom. Get all 3 Nat Geo live events for as little as $75. Buy now at TicketCenterStage.com. The National Geographic Live Series sponsored by Subaru.
Unsure about your credit? Jeff is ready to approve you at JeffApproves.com. Get approved, see what vehicles you qualify for, and find out your payment all without ever setting foot at our dealership with JeffApproves.com.
At Dayton School of Medical Massage, thousands of students have graduated our programs, qualified for a new career in the growing healthcare field.
Our faculty and staff have a real passion to prepare our students and see them succeed.
And at the Dayton School of Medical Massage, our career placement services continue well after graduation.
Now I have a career I love. You can too. Train to become a licensed massage therapist. At Dayton School of Medical Massage, financial aid is available to those who qualify. Call today.
Welcome back. Well, he is a talented actor whose work spans TV as well as film. Now he stars in the new thriller Searching. Please welcome John Cho to the show. Good to see you. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. You guys are my pals in the morning.
That's what we heard. We heard that you have breakfast and watch us, and it always surprises us that people watch our show that aren't sitting in the audience.
Well, it's surprising to me that you're not in my TV right now. I thought you lived there.
It's strange. What would you change about us?
Yes, tell us.
Since you watch,
we're open to criticism.
Nothing on the inside, but everything on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
We've been down that path.
I get it, yeah. I know, we're trying. It's a slow process.
You moved here to the States from South Korea?
Yes.
When did you move to the States?
When I was 6 years old.
Oh, no
to
kidding.
Houston, Texas.
To Houston.
So what was that like? What was...
Right on.
What was that jump like for you?
You know, we're so adaptable as children, so in a lot of ways, you know, I got with it, but yeah, it was definitely a culture shock, and I think part of that difficulty was, you know, not looking like everyone else, so so there was some of that, but I still consider Texas my American home.
Right,
did you think of, when you were growing up, did you always want to act, or did you think about different pursuits as a kid?
You know, I didn't think about acting as a kid. It came later in life. I was in college, actually, and was an English major and was in a writing group. And there was a guy there who was directing a student play. And he asked me, how tall are you and what do you weigh? I said 6'9", 270. And,
standard.
It's a power forward for the Denver Nuggets. And he says, you know, I have a guy who dropped out of my play, and I think you'd fit the costume. Would you?
Would
you stand in? Would you be in a costume?
That's incredible.
So I went in. I gave it a shot, and I don't know. What can I say? You know, I went into the rehearsal room and it was full of weirdos.
Yeah.
And I said, "This is it, I guess."
And the rest is history.
That's it.
I found my people.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk with John about his new movie, Searching, right after this.
Tuesday on Live from Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk.
All week, Live is your perfect summer vacation.
Sweetie, there's room in my suitcase if you want to hop in it.
Next Live, Sharp Objects, Patricia Clarkson, plus Jenna Dewan. And kick up your heels for Sam Hewen.
So we have a lot to choose from. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. We're in this together. The trials. The triumphs. The inevitable. And the unexpected. It's a journey, and PetSmart is with you every step of the way.
It's time to move to Total Wireless. It's $35 a month. Purchase a new line or bring your number. And now, for a limited time, you'll get a month's worth of free data. That's 5 gigs of data that never expires for each new line. Total Wireless. Total confidence.
Listerine Total Care protects better than brushing alone with 6 benefits in one, from cavity prevention to strengthening teeth. So instead of protection like this, you get protection like this. Listerine Total Care. Bring out the bold.
What? I believe that there is no God. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. My only lead, John Dove. Somebody something good! I think you just saved my
नमस्कार मित्रों कंप्यूटर एंड एंड्रॉइड
I don't know who's behind this, but they sent me your name. They want me to help people.
Maybe there's something greater at work here.
This thing is spiraling. We're glad you didn't grow up with social media.
God friended me. Sundays this fall. Motorcycles are complicated. If you ride, you probably know a lot about your bike.
But when it comes to your accident case, there's a lot you may not know. For over 25 years, my law firm has protected the rights of motorcycle riders. If you get injured, don't fight the insurance company on your own. Let us fight for you. At Dyer, Groffleman & Schultz, we know the motorcycle laws as well as you know your bike. Call 1-800-INJURED and get the Tiger on your side.
We're back with John Cho. Of course, your new thriller is Searching, and Searching is so fascinating to me. The way this picture was shot is,
Yes.
I mean, it's the first of its kind, right?
Yes. Well, I think it's the first. There have been. I should explain. I'm stammering.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
stammering.
Don't worry.
It's a very classic thriller. A man searches for his lost daughter, but he has to go search for clues on her laptop.
Right.
And so the story is told all on the devices that we use every day. So it's phones and tablets and computer screens, and it works. And I think partially it's where we're living right now. And so the idea was we're always inside our phones, and how do we dramatize what's happening in real life now?
And it's not only a parent's worst nightmare and the story of that, but there's also a lesson from this movie and something that's happening all the time. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the double tragedy for me is that, you know, a daughter goes missing, and the father is obviously concerned and must go into her laptop and look for clues. But what he discovers when he goes on his laptop is that she was gone long before she physically went missing, and I think that's the real heart of the story.
Wow, to hear you say that, I just got goosebumps because, yeah, that's really true. I think that technology and all of its wondrous advances can do that to people.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it sort of expands all the good and the bad. So, you know, on the one hand, we used to tell our children you know, watch out for the weirdos at the parking lot.
Yeah.
And the strangers are all out there, but today the strangers all have access to your children in their bedroom.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how to deal with that.
Yeah. Well, and fascinating when you do see this to think it was shot in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Well, the movie, it took a year and a half to edit because all the computer graphics were created after we finished shooting, and that took a long time. So in a way, like all the computer graphics were the set design, were the costumes, and were the extras, really.
Right.
And they had to, much like an animated film, fill that in after we left.
Well, great to see you. It's called Searching, opening in select cities August 24th, everywhere August 31st. John Cho, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Fired up fan foodie face-off outside with the skewers.
Monday on Live from Sharp Objects, Patricia Clarkson.
Arm & Hammer Spin Brush with its dual-action head both brushes and spins for the same great clean as Oral-B Pro 1000 from the #1 dentist-recommended toothbrush brand. But instead of paying $50, you get the same great clean for less than $10. So why pay more? Spin Brush, only by Arm & Hammer. You can drink, eat well, and exercise, but to look completely healthy, you need healthy skin. Cetaphil Waterlight Moisturizers immediately rehydrate skin for continuous hydration. Day and night. Complete your healthy routine with Cetaphil.
Isn't it worth knowing what's really going on with your tax dollars, on your roads, in your schools, inside your local government, and in your community? Now more than ever, the source matters. Real journalism, real local impact. From the Dayton Daily News. It's worth knowing what's really going on, and it's worth your support.
It's Toyota's 40th annual summer sales event. Come celebrate 40 years of savings at Toyota's House Party with great summer deals at all our dealerships. Get $1,000 cash back on a rugged new 2018 Tacoma. Lease this Tacoma double cab for $369 a month with zero due at signing. Or get $2,000 cash back on a full-size Tundra Crew Max. Hurry, because soon it's lights out. Toyota, let's go places.
Metastatic breast cancer is relentless, but I'm relentless too.
NBC doesn't take a day off, and neither will I.
And I treat my MBC with new everyday Verzenio, the only one of its kind that can be taken every day.
In fact, Verzenio is a CDK4 and 6 inhibitor for postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC, approved with hormonal therapy as an everyday treatment for a relentless disease. Verzenio plus an AI is proven to help women have significantly more time without disease progression, and more than half of women saw their tumors shrink versus an AI. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, and may cause dehydration or infection. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Serious liver problems can occur. Symptoms may include tiredness, loss of appetite, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising more easily than normal. Blood clots that can lead to death have also occurred. Talk to your doctor right away if you notice pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, or rapid breathing or heart rate. Tell your doctor if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to become pregnant. Common side effects include nausea, infections, low red and white blood cells and platelets, decreased appetite, headache, abdominal pain, tiredness, vomiting, and hair thinning or loss.
I'm relentless, and my doctor and I choose to treat my MBC with Verzenio.
Be relentless. Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
Live's a party and you're invited. It's time for Live's Dance Party Travel Trivia. You could be just one phone call away from winning the trip of a lifetime. Entering is quick and easy. Online at KellyandRyan.com, through Live's Facebook page, or by mail. For mail entries, send us a postcard with your full name, address, date of birth, photo, signed on-air release, and daytime number where you and only you will answer the phone between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. to Live's Dance Party Travel Trivia, Post Office Box 6429, Burbank, California 91510. Beginning April 2nd, 2018 through September 3rd, 2018, you could be called live on the air and asked a trivia question about a previous show. Answer correctly, and you could be a winner. So don't delay. Enter Live's Dance Party Travel Trivia today.
It's time for our fired up fan foodie face-off. Our first competitor in the skewer category. Skewer category is here with a recipe. It's called the Steak Dinner on a Stick recipe from Neptune City, New Jersey. Welcome, Caitlin Gola.
Now listen, this man loves food on a stick. Like I can't even explain it.
So you tell us how this began for you, this culinary journey.
Yeah, so I actually have a YouTube channel, Keep Straight Up Cooking, where I get to make really fun, simple, homemade recipes.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's.
And you do it from home?
I do it from home. Yep.
So
I do all from
not formally trained.
And is this a family favorite?
It is my husband's favorite. So
okay.
that works.
He's important.
Yes, he is.
Shall we start? Where do we begin?
Let's get started. So Ryan, you can help me start cutting up the steak over there. That's the cubes. Yep. That's the perfect size.
And I'm
Kelly,
going to make the marinade.
So this is
Worcestershire,
a little bit of Worcestershire, soy, and we're going to do a spice mix, some garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of mesquite seasoning, and some salt.
Okay.
And we can just whisk that all together.
Well,
all right.
I mean, how much humidity is humid?
Yeah,
and then
well, just
we're going to put that in there.
We'll get enough.
Trying.
No rules here.
What kind of steak is it?
So that's a strip steak, and that's what kind of works best for this recipe. You want to make sure that it cooks quick on the grill. And
so this goes in there?
Yep, so we're going to drop that into there. So ideally, we want our steak to marinate for overnight or about 8 hours, but, you know, life gets in the way, so,
of course.
so 4 hours minimum, do what you can.
Okay.
Let it swim in there, all right.
When you get your steak in the fridge, it's a good time to get your skewers in the water. We don't want our skewers to light on fire on the grill, so we'll soak them up.
Okay.
All right, so Ryan, you're going to help me start assembling. Kelly, I think you're going to do some chopping.
Okay.
I'm assembling?
I will.
Yes. So
Is there a rhythm?
There is a rhythm. We are going to do 2 veggies, then a piece of meat, and then 2 veggies. And there's a little trick I'm going to show you so you don't stab yourself. If you just put it down on the board and then stick it in, that way the tough veggies, you could get it right through.
Like that?
Yep. Stick it in and then feed it on down.
Okay, nice.
Perfect. And Kelly, you're doing great. That's the perfect size for the potatoes. And those are pre-cut already.
I mean,
perfect.
Everything's done.
The Brussels sprouts, another thing to keep in mind is that they're a little bit tougher to put onto the skewer. So you want to either cook them in the microwave for about 30 or 40 seconds, or
so you soften them that way.
Soften up a little bit.
Oh, smart.
Or blanch for a minute.
That's great. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. It looks like we got one going. We got some. We got some stuff on there.
Okay,
all right. Let's get it on the grill.
Do it.
They look so good. All right, then we will put that on the grill.
Yep. 8 to 12 minutes.
8 to 12 minutes on the grill.
Rotating so it cooks nice and even.
Okay.
8 to 12 minutes rotating, like every what,
every about 2 minutes or so, just to cook even. And it's about on medium
high. And then you
over
grill the bread. This is my favorite. I love a grilled bread. Oh my
It is so good.
Yes, it is going to be a grilled garlic bread because what goes better with a steak dinner than a nice piece of garlic bread?
Yes, indeed.
Yep, so just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of garlic, and some salt and pepper.
The garlic on,
just brush it right on, and we already got some going on over here.
Okay.
Take them out?
Yeah, we got some here.
You got some already cooking. We can try.
Yeah, so we're going to...
The skewers, Cal.
There we go. Perfect.
All right.
Yes.
Put it on your garlic bread.
Sweetie.
Thank you.
And then this here.
There we go. Oh, perfect.
There. What happened?
Nothing. Just making myself at home in the kitchen.
I actually have some here for you.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah, be careful. We have some here for you to taste.
Okay.
If you'd like to see Caitlin win the skewer category, go online now to like, love, or share her video on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Plus, go to our Facebook or website where voters will have a chance to win a $500 gift card to Omaha Steaks. You have until Wednesday to weigh in. Caitlin, great job.
Perfect. Thank you. If you want a chance to compete, come here. In our final category, go to kellyandryan.com to find out more details on how to enter.
Stay with us. Be right back. Very good.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, just log on to our website at kellyandryan.com.
You want to know what a win-win is? When you feed your cat a food she loves with the ingredients you feel great about. That's why my baby gets healthy and delicious Blue Buffalo.
Pain?
today. Only Aleve can last 12 hours with just one pill. Aleve, all day strong.
Next Ellen, the women rule. Jennifer Lawrence, Lindsey Vonn, and Meghan Trainor.
Yeah! Ellen, today at 4 on Channel 7. News Center 7. Coverage you can count on in your neighborhood.
There are few things more stressful in life than being told by your doctor that you have an abnormal spot in the lung. If I were in that situation, the first thing I'd want to know is this cancer? If the diagnosis ends up being cancer, we have all the experts that need to be available here working together, communicating all the time. That's how you get things done right and how you get things done quickly.
Learn more at cancercenter.com/Chicago Lung.
During Watson's parking lot sale, millions of dollars of overstocked floor model and scratch and dent outdoor furniture is all on sale. 4-piece seating groups, not $19.99, now only $9.99. 5-piece fire pit groups, only $11.99. A premium 7-piece sling dining set was $26.99. Blowout priced at just $9.99. A luxurious 4-piece wicker group, not $29.49, now only $16.99. Plus, get 12-month special financing, only at Watson's.
The focal point is the centerpiece of the space, what we focus on when we enter the room. In today's culture, large wall-mounted televisions have often become the default focal points of our living spaces, but they don't have to be. To create a focal point, find an accessory or a piece of art that can make an impact in the space. Still need more help? We offer free design assistance in your home or in our store. So stop by and let's make your house a home.
A woman terrified of food.
Closed caption.
Right about now, it would be nice to get some handyman estimates. Or find out if paying for a personal trainer could have prevented this. Just download the Thumbtack app. It gets you prices from local pros for free. Thumbtack.com.